My biggest downfall in Minecraft is never having enough food. So in today's episode, we're going to be building a big farm that includes every single passive mob and every single growable item. So to get the build started, I had to chop down an entire forest. And I'll let you know I'm doing this with no efficiency, no enchantments on anything, so it took a while. Chopping down trees, I killed an enderman, and thankfully it dropped an ender pearl. After chopping down trees all day, I decided to head home and go to sleep. And then when I woke up, I decided to harvest my sugar cane. Before you guys start tweaking down in the comment section, this is what creepers look like in the texture pack. For some reason, I have no idea why they look like that. And then on top of that, I'm going to use the leads I get from this guy to bring mobs into the farm eventually. After chopping down all the trees, this is what the area now looks like. We're going to be using this area to complete the build. This is some of the stuff that was collected while chopping down all the trees. But before we started building, I needed to do some quick landscaping, just clean up the area a little bit. I don't know if it's just me, but I hate leaf litter. Anyway, after landscaping, we have our areas that we're going to use to build. These are all going to be used as sections for the farm. And then down here, I'm going to have a winding river. So to get started on the river, I went home and made some buckets and grabbed some water. And then I started digging out where I wanted to place the water. After digging it out, I started to fill in the areas with the water bucket. Honestly, I don't know why I recorded all of this. Like, this isn't the most boring thing ever to watch. I mean, like, you guys can't tell me you're entertained watching this. Are you entertained? Like, if you're entertained watching this, like, comment down below right now. Because, yeah, you need help. I mean, this part right here is really me having a mental breakdown. And then we started digging out a place for the path. And then I got some gravel and mixed it with the dirt that I had collected to make coarse dirt, and started using that to make the path. And to mix it up, I started using gravel as well. To add more detail, I made stone slabs and stone stairs. And then I went around and started placing those on the path as well, just to make it look like rocks or something. Then after that, I started working on the staircase to get up the cliff. Then after that, I started working on the pathways that would lead into the garden. Then I started working on a bridge to get across the little river that I made. But let me tell you, this bridge ended up being so ugly, guys, I swear. So I ended up changing it. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's definitely gonna do. After making the bridge, I grabbed some shears and started gathering up trees. I was gonna use these trees to make bushes. Here's a clip of me eating raw mutton. Literally, this is how bad I'm starving. Like, I'm literally eating raw food. This is why I need this farm. But then after that, I started clearing out all the leaf litter to start making room for the crops. After clearing up all the leaf litter, I started tilling all the ground to make room for the crops. And then I made this little contraction for the leaf litter that turns it into bone meal. You can see my excitement that we finally have a use for this useless block. But after doing that, I started planting down all the wheat seeds I collected over time. And I also planted carrots and potatoes. After that, I started working on what would eventually become the chicken coop. I used stone and cobblestone to make the walls. After filling in the walls, I dug out an area that I would eventually use for the chicken coop. After getting the groundwork laid out, I started working on the roof. After the roof was done, I started working on the interior. And then I manipulated this chicken into having a happy life. And then for some reason I couldn't find the chicken, and I realized he had jumped over the crafting table to get out. So then I had to manipulate him again. After finishing the chicken coops, I started working on the other areas that I would hold all the other animals. After finishing the sheep pen, I started working on where I would keep the cows. Then after finishing the cow pen, I started working on the pig pen. But then after that, I started making trees for the area. And this is a technique I used to use this technique all the time to make trees. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna shoot myself. Dude, I hate those tiny baby trees, man. Bro, are you serious? See, these are the kind of trees you want. This is what you're like hoping to get when you're doing it. Are these nice and luxury trees. And then I also decided to put a tree inside the farm itself. But it ended up being a little baby bitch tree, so. After planting trees, I decided to run around with the bone mill to just make everything look more pretty and just add grass and greenery everywhere. Just to make everything look that much nicer. Here I'm putting a path to the sheep pen. Then after completing everything, I wanted to do the final tour with shaders on, just so you guys could see how nice it actually looks. So here we have all our farms and stuff. Here's our chicken coop. Got our little chickens running around in there. I think it looks really nice, guys. Our little bridge. The bridge might be changed later, guys. It's garbage. Then we have our little waterfall coming down here. I think that looks really nice in shaders. It looks beautiful. You come up these stairs, and then you have our pig and cow pens. I think they look really nice. Yeah, it does look really nice. And then down here we have our little pathway that takes us to our sheep farm. And here we have all our sheeps. Here in a second, you'll see that a wolf actually ends up breaking in here and killing all our sheep. So it's gonna be fun. I think that happens right here, actually. No, it doesn't. We're running over our chicken coop. Chicken coop looks nice. Oh, it's in this clip. So I wanted to show you guys what it looks like at night. And this is what it ends up looking at night, and I think it looks really good at night with shaders on. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, this is where the wolf breaks in and leaves me only one sheep. Now you can see, yeah, I freak out. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you guys on the next one.